Hey everyone, it's Mike from Orderflows, and this is a follow-up video to yesterday's video in the morning in the MiniDow that I was trading that I was doing. Now, in the morning I took a handful of trades, and I I ended up like $100 up on that day, but at that time, then I had I had to go out and do stuff. Bunch of errands and things like that, and I got home around 1 o'clock and I started trading again. But before I jump in, a brief disclaimer, I got to go through these things, is this presentation is for educational informational purposes only, should not be considered a solicitation to buy or sell a futures contract or make any other type of investment decision. Futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that could be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Now again, don't expect your results to be exactly like mine. You're going to take different trades from, depending on how fast you are and you're able to recognize what's going on. But, just after 1 o'clock, about 1:12, we hit our high, and we had a divergence. We had the negative delta, the new high, the red candle. This was actually a very nice one, and I sort of kicked myself because I wasn't fully into it. I was still eating because I just come back and I needed to eat as well, and this was a nice move. We went from down from the the 115 area down into the 80s. I got short here at 80. We got this little bit of a bounce. I like this type of a bounce here in the order flow. It's all negative delta. Even here, we got the green bar. It's still negative delta. Comes right back in. The small bar, 3 is the delta, which is very neutral. And, the problem I was having yesterday, I was very late in my entries. And, I was trying to sell it in here. Eventually, I got short. I got my order filled at 80, but I gave up at least five ticks by missing it in this bar. And, I covered it at 70. The ATM that I was using was the wrong one, and it just automatically threw in a take profit of 10 ticks. But it just happened so fast that by the time I realized it, I was out already. So anyway, that was a nice little 10 tick winner. Then later, I was trying to be a little bit selective on some of my trades. I got short here, and I got short at 46. I got stopped out. I liked the way this was setting up here for being short, and it didn't work, and I got stopped out at 10 tick loss, which is okay. I don't like it. I just gave away everything I just made in the last trade. Now then we started coming back down here again. This was kind of similar to that one that I was just showing you, the one that I took right after 1 o'clock, and coming down, boom, I got short at 10. And again, it was one of those I felt I was a little bit late on coming in. Normally I've just started. I'll say just started trading. I haven't traded MiniDow for a long time, and I've been talking to somebody, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta start trading Dow. You gotta start trading Dow," and it moves a lot faster than the E-minis, but you get some nice moves if you're right. You could get some very decent moves very quick. I mean, the NASDAQ is a little bit too fast for my blood right now. In trading, you got to find the contract that suits your personality. And I said, I haven't traded MiniDow really since I left JP Morgan, and even my trading there, the style was a bit different, because I was trading a lot bigger size, and I could sort of bully the market a little bit when I wanted to. And plus, I was trading at nighttime, well, because I was overseas working. So it wasn't the U.S. session, and it moves a lot faster than it does, obviously, in the off hours or the overnight session, if you will. But anyway, I got short here at 10. Again, I was late on my entry, wanting to get in a little bit better up here at 15. But anyway, I capitulated, got short at 10. Ended up covering it down here at 95. So that's a nice 15 tick winner. And then this one, again, this is one where I don't say I had a lot of hope in this trade, but I sort of grew frustrated with it. I got short at 08. I ended up covering it at 00, and why is because this bar here, I thought it was kind of bullish at the time when I was reading the order flow. We sort of spiked down here. There was some supportive buying in here, not much being traded on the offer side, and oftentimes I see bars like this, and it just sort of rallies up and up and up. So You know, I had a bid in. I had my bid down here around 90, but I ended up just putting it down here. I thought, we may come down here, sort of test these, this area down in here, and then start the rally. But it just broke down and sold off some more. So that was a little 8-tick winner. Nothing special. This one, this one really pissed me off, actually. I got short at 12. I don't know why. I covered it at 08 because it was putting in a lot of volume down here. I don't like that. I like the moves to be fast. Like if you look back here, boom, just the bar, yeah, I could pull up, but then boom, and then boom again, with not much volume being traded on the offer side. If the market's going down, that's what I'm looking for, as opposed to the market going up. And we start putting a lot of volume in here, which, kind of concerned me a bit. We had, when I covered it at 08, we had put the volume in here, the supportive volume, then we got that push. But, at that time, I could have been a little bit more patient, but what, it was getting back here. It was already after 2 o'clock, and I was just like, why do I still want to be trading at this time or not? And this was a nice move, from 12 all the way down to, down into the 70s. But I think there was one more trade I took here. I think there was 2 more trades. 46. I got short here again. Again, this is the type of trade that I like. Market's selling off, get a little bit of a pullback, and boom, made a nice move from 46 down to, I covered it at 30, so it was a 16-tick winner. And again, I like the move to be pretty quick, pretty fast. I mean, put in the volume, but it happened very fast, so I really wasn't too concerned. And then again, I'm staring at all this negative delta in here, so I'm not so worried that this market might bounce up. I mean, we started bouncing up here, but I already covered it. Eventually, it came off some more. I think this is my last trade of the day, and the reason it was my last trade of the day is because I felt I got lucky. I ended up getting short again here at 12, and boom, the market started rallying. It rallied up to 25. I think it was 25, 26. Came back down. And then I just started seeing signs here in the order flow. This volume here, 110, 16 into the next bar, and then it started rallying. I put in my bid to sort of cover it. I actually had it at 11 to break even, plus a tick. I'm very, very fortunate that I got it. And traded very few in there. And then the market went back up before coming down, before making that move that I was looking for. But again, if I'm short here at 12 and it's trading 30, I don't want to be short anymore. And most likely I would have just covered it and taken my loss and cursed the world. But, I said, I caught a break there, and I was happy for it. And, so I ended up the day. That was it for the day. I had to go out again in the afternoon. So, net, the day was okay. I took a total of 12 trades. And, it was after commissions and all that funky stuff, it ended up, what was it? Up $266. So, 12 trades, net profit was 320, and so 266 in the green. So, I mean, it was, again, it's nothing special, again, but, and that's just trading one lots, right? And, sometimes people think, I got to be trading, you got to be trading 10 lots or something like that, to make any meaningful profit. That's trading one lots over a period of essentially 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon. And again, not everybody's results are going to be typical. I don't know, maybe it was just a lucky day. I don't think so, but I'm gonna, today is Thursday, the 3rd of May. And, we'll see, if I get some trade, if I feel like it's starting, it was raining like a mother fish here last night, and, I'm in Chicago, and I woke up this morning, I feel like I'm catching a cold, so hopefully I don't get sick, but I just, I sort of woke up and I just wanted to stay in bed, but, we'll see if there's going to be any, decent trades. I've been putting forth the idea that, if I can do it as far as find the times, I might just start streaming live. you know, showing you guys trades I'm taking, you know, in real time. But I don't know yet. You know, I said I'm still trying to find that common ground that can please everybody and can just sort of show them, you know, how I trade with order flow, and how you can too, right? I mean, you know, you see my charts. You know, the only thing that I really have on here right now on this chart is just, you know, imbalances. But again, you know, it's MiniDow, so it's you know, if I were to set the volume indicator, some of these imbalances wouldn't show up. But you know, it's not like I got a lot of squiggly lines or anything like that. I saw some guy in you know, his chart had so many different lines on it. I couldn't even see where we were trading because there's so many lines. I don't even know where what the market was, you know, where the market was at. But yeah, but anyway, hopefully you found this video useful, and I hope to get another one off for you today as well. So thanks everyone, and have a great day. Bye bye.